Hey crew, welcome to your garage, the Cruise Garage. Today's episode we're going to be talking about the Yamaha R1. It comes in three models.
That's R1 S, by the way.
This is the R1 S, yeah. It comes in three models, the R1 S, the R1, and the R1 M. Spec-wise, the R1 S has 163 horsepower, the R1 has 165, and the R1 M has 170. These numbers are based on Cycle World. Now this bike, we actually took it to the dyno. This is the R1 S, and it gave us 158.
Okay. And the weight of this bike around 2 or 3 kilograms, which creates a power to weight ratio from the dyno that we got, the 158 horsepower on a 203 kilograms, almost 0.778 horsepower to every kilogram.
And these are good, but on a liter bike,
not the best.
Not the best.
Yeah.
I expected a little bit more.
Yeah.
160 is the average, I would say.
Kind of, yeah.
All right. Spec-wise, it has all the electronics that you need. You can think of. It has traction control, lift control.
Lift control is the wheelie control.
Yeah, launch control. It has lean angles, not right and left, but it has front and back.
Yeah. So basically, it would show you the amount of brake you're using and the amount of throttle you're pushing.
It has TFT screen, and this bike is equipped that you can actually upgrade the gears. You can actually have
the gears, the quick shifter.
The quick shifter, yeah. So you can get them from the manufacturer or aftermarket.
Yeah, like an OEM part. So the bike stock doesn't come with a like a clutchless shifting, which is the quick shifter. It comes without nothing. So you can buy the OEM quick shifter, so you would shift kind of upwards without using the clutch.
Auto blip down.
It doesn't have an auto blip.
Only the R1 M has.
Yeah, but the good thing, the screen is adapt with the quick shifter. So when you buy the quick shifter, you just engage it and it will come on. You can see it on the screen.
As easy as that, yeah. I'm going to be talking about the differences between the three. The S model is mainly for the street.
Street friendly.
Yeah, it's heavier. The R1 is the standard, I would say.
Yeah.
And then the R1M is track oriented. It's limited edition as well.
So this bike doesn't have the titanium connecting rods the R1 and the R1M has. KYB suspensions front and back.
Brakes?
But they're not balance free forks. Brakes from Yamaha, I guess it doesn't have Brembo. I don't think it's a Nissan too. Dual discs in the front, 320 millimeters. Single disc in the back, 220 millimeters.
Which is the standard. It does have electronic damping, right?
Yes, electronic steering damper. Rear tire,
yeah.
I would say 190 by 55 by 17. Front 120, 70, 17, which is the standard size of tires.
The suspensions, you can adjust them, but they're manually adjusted. They're not electronic.
Yeah, they're you can adjust it super easily.
The bike has 4 power modes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 4 adjustable modes, and you can set any powers to any customization that you want.
Yeah, so there is like a 4 customization points that you can adjust as you wish.
You can change the traction control, you can change the launch control. All of these can be adjusted. Compression rate?
Yeah, the compression is 13:1. There is one thing I have to give Yamaha credit to. Valve adjustment, it's done every 42,000 kilometers, not 24, not 12, not 6.
Yeah.
42,000.
It's a peace of mind in my opinion.
The seating position, I think it's not comfy. It's a sporty seating position. But this bike's supposedly to be a
street version,
but it's not. But anyway, so it's not comfy. The steering bar or the handlebar, it was changed by the owner because it's not a comfy seating position.
But now it's supposed to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's good. All right, we're not going to bore you with any more numbers. You can Google them. It's time to take the bike on the road. We'll tell you how it is after. The first thing you'll notice when you're riding the bike is how predictable it is. It makes you feel more confident while you're riding it. It has the raw performance of the RSV4, and at the same time it's as easy and smooth as the Suzukis and the Hondas. The brakes have been improved a lot. You can definitely brake in the corner last minute and you'll be fine. not like the previous generation. When on a high gear, doing a corner, it has that good mid-range RPMs that makes it smooth for you throughout the corner while climbing that high RPMs. The sound, the feel, the clutch, the speed, the torque, I think they're all well balanced. Yamaha did a really good job. The steering is heavy and that makes the ride uncomfortable. The suspensions are set up in a very aggressive way from the factory. If you're thinking of owning this bike, it's a really good idea to change them and adjust them. Besides that, I think it's the most that you can get for the price. So that's the end of this episode. What do you think?
Well, before going to the price, I would ask you, would you buy the bike?
Honestly, I would. The price is what I usually think about. And it has a decent price. Want to share the price?
It has a perfect price, like 14,000 Canadian dollar. And sometimes they would drop it on sale 12.9, I guess.
12.9, yeah.
But you can't buy any 1000cc bike these
with
days.
That price.
With that price
at all.
I mean, you have all the options you need, but
not everything is in this bike. All the electronics.
But you're missing few things, like the quick shifter. You can upgrade it, but you can't get an auto blip.
But it's there. I can always upgrade it later.
Okay, but for a racing purpose, I would think about it because it doesn't have the balance-free forks, it doesn't have the auto blip, it doesn't have, when you purchase or when you upgrade all of these things, you would get into the point of buying an R1 or R1M or like any other racing bike, right? So would you buy it or not?
I would, definitely. Yeah. I like it. It's powerful, it has everything. It's a bike that I would consider.
Yeah, and it has LED lights front and back.
So that's it for this episode. If you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one.